Hey guys, what's up? Kalen here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an ultimate team and today we have a footballer's Patrick Bamford review for you guys. So he's 6'1" tall, high work rate, left footed with 4-star skills and a 3-star weak foot. He can start as striker and centre forward. He's got the Leeds links, the Premier League links and the English links as well. When it comes down to the chem style, I've gone with the Hawk chem style. Pace is going to go up to 94 with an 87 acceleration and maxed out sprint speed. Shooting looks very good, 96 attack positioning and shot power. Finishing goes up to 94, long shots up to 86 and penalties up to 86 as well. Passing is your average striker passing, very good vision at 87, very good short pass at 86, and to be fair to him, the long passing isn't too bad either. Dribbling, everything is 99, looks absolutely insane. He's got 89 heading accuracy with 80 jumping. So I am expecting him to win a few headers with him being 6'1" tall. He's got 94 stamina with 84 strength and 78 aggression. You guys have to look at the traits: finesse shot trait, flare pass trait, swerve pass trait, and the flare trait as well. So when it comes down to the position, I'm going to be trying him at striker and striker only in a 4-on-2 narrow and 4-3-2-1. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay highlights with footballers 88 rated Patrick Bamford. So straight off the bat here in the first game, you can see the connection is absolutely terrible, but hopefully I can get a goal with him here. Great turn, just lets it run past his body, and on the 3-star weak foot, turns and smashes it in to the near post. Great finish from Bamford, but I did end up quitting this game because the connection was too bad. I wouldn't have been able to pull back that game in those conditions, so I decided to just leave it. But heading into the next match here, Bamford drops deep, great pass from behind, Salah's through and smashes it into the near post. Great finish outside of the boot, but a great pass from Bamford, just dropping deep and creating for us there, and Mo Salah is there to tuck away the chance. Moving on to the second half of this game, Salah has it. He's doing exactly what Bamford did in the first half. Great pass by Diaz, and the control from Patrick Bamford is absolutely ridiculous. Great touch, just stops the ball dead completely and then smashes it with the power shot beyond the goalkeeper. Great finish, and this guy somehow kicks off before the camera can show it. But moving on to the next clip here, Alaba wins it back. Gerrard finds Bamford. That is a brilliant touch to get away from his man. Going to cancel that power shot, go onto that left foot. He's got him around his man and he is denied, but Steven Gerrard is there for the tap in afterwards. Great dribbling from Bamford just to create the chance in the first place, but we're not done just yet. Testing out the heading ability on the card, Barella finds Bamford, who knocks it down to Steven Gerrard. That's a great passer behind. Here's Bamford. I could have gone for goal. I wanted to go for the guaranteed goal because it is weekend league. One more goal would have killed the game off, and that is exactly what we get. But now that we are 3 goals up, I can play around with this Patrick Bamford card and just test out the dribbling properly here. He gets past Cancelo once, can just create a chance, gets into the box. Brilliant dribbling, keeps it very close, very neat and tidy, goes for goal and he smashes it against the crossbar. I could have tried to wriggle through that gap, but I decided to just go for goal before I lost the ball, and honestly, very close to finding the back of the net. Here though, Marquisio with a pretty easy interception. He gives possession straight to us, gets that pass into Bamford, very similar to the last goal, cuts inside, goes to the power shot. This time it hits the crossbar and finds its way into the back of the net. Fantastic finish from Patrick Bamford, and we do end up getting redemption for hitting the post in the last game. But moving on to the next clip of this match, Bamford showing his high defensive work rate, makes a good interception, great ball, and Salah is there with a pretty routine finish. I am expecting him to score that, and he does, but great cross from Patrick Bamford. The crossing on the card isn't that great, of course, but he is still able to put in a fantastic ball. Crossing, if I'm not mistaken, is only 70. But here, again, great dribbling by Bamford, keeps it very well and plays a brilliant pass in behind to Luis Diaz. I'm going to give that pass back to Bamford. Great control and an even better pass to Mo Salah. Honestly, no need for me to pass it there. I could have obviously scored that, but I didn't think he was going to take the touch around the goalkeeper, but he did, and in that position I already pressed square, so I was kind of praying that he managed to find Salah, and he did. Speaking of finding stuff, here he finds the back of the net with a brilliant finish. Honestly, that is not easy at all. He jumps up, his left foot is basically as high as his head, and he's still somehow able to direct that ball into the back of the net. Great finish and a great run made from him to get in that position in the first place. But here, great dribbling was Walker and tests out the power shots, and he smashes it against the crossbar yet again. That's the third time he's hit the post in this match, but hopefully we can redeem ourselves with a brilliant assist here. No, unfortunately Diaz has his volley go over the crossbar, but great header from Patrick Bamford. That is not easy at all, and we unfortunately don't end up scoring. But here, great control, brilliant touch, and the volley is against the crossbar again, of course. Of course he hits the crossbar, but again from the shot here, and the keeper makes a pretty easy save. Not quite sure how he managed to stay onside, but after a flurry of corners here, unfortunately takes a heavy touch. But again, showcasing the defensive work rate on the card, wins it back, drag back, goes for goal, and slams it into the near post. On the 3-star weak foot once more. Honestly, the shooting on the right foot isn't too bad. If you have a chance on it, you can definitely go for goal, and he might just end up scoring. But anyway, moving on to the last clip, the best goal of this video, cuts inside and places a beautiful finish shot beyond the goalkeeper that we do end up scoring to make it 3-3 in that game. But like I said, that was the last clip of this video. So with that being said, it is time to review this 88 rated Footballers Patrick Bamford card, and as you guys will see from the goal return, this is all in weekend league and qualifies 10 games, 11 goals and 4 assists. Is honestly not too bad at all. That's genuinely 15 goal contributions in 10 games is pretty good, and I did quit one actually, so 12 goals and 4 games, 12 goals and 4 assists in 10 games is pretty decent. When it comes down to the attribute details, the pace on the card is surprisingly very good. He can run in behind, he's not going to get caught, and the acceleration is not too bad either. You play that dinked pass over the top, you will get to it very quickly, and you will be able to score if he does get onto it, as you guys have seen throughout this video. So for pace, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.2 out of 10. He does feel fast, even though the acceleration is only at 87, but the 99 sprint speed does make a big difference. Shooting on the card is very good, the shot power is solid, finishing is pretty good as well. Long shots getting the +8 boost is absolutely crucial if you are going to be taking long shots with this card. So for shooting, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9 out of 10. I do think it is very good. Passing is your average striker passing, as I mentioned at the start of the video. I'm going to give him 8.2 out of 10 because it's genuinely not too bad at all. And if you incorporate the heading ability in this card, he can make those good passes through using his head, as well as he did to Luis Diaz, who unfortunately messed up and we didn't get an assist. But still, like I'm saying, the passing on the card is brilliant. 8.2 out of 10. Now the dribbling. This is very interesting. I don't think he plays like he has 99 dribbling, and that's kind of expected, right? It is kind of expected. Dribbling is very, very good, but it is not a 10 out of 10, which I expected it to be. I'm going to give him a 9.7. He does dribble very well, but his height and his body type does make it a bit difficult. He does have the controlled accelerate type, but it does still make life a bit difficult with this Patrick Bamford card. Having him being 6'1" tall and not having the best of acceleration, it is a bit difficult to pull off the quick Messi-like dribbles with this card, but that is pretty expected because of his height and stock, obviously. So dribbling, I'm going to give him a 9.7 out of 10. I don't quite think it's good enough to be 10 out of 10, but don't get me wrong, the dribbling on this card is still absolutely fantastic. You can just sense it when he takes those quick, good touches and keeps the ball from his opponents. So genuinely, dribbling is sensational. Physical is pretty good. I'm going to give him an 8.4 out of 10. He lasts the full 90. He's pretty strong and aggressive when it comes down to the 50-50. So I think the physical on the card does deserve an 8.5 out of 10, especially with the boost that it gets from the Hawk Camp. So now, is this card worth it? Obviously, you should be doing these cards anyway. You should have him in your team anyway. He's a 30k SPC. I 100% recommend it. And it's pretty fun with him having the 99 dribbling. So I do think you should do the SPC and 100% just put him in your team, and you can basically just get the 88 card while playing. I mean, you put him in a striker and he is going to go ahead and get goals for you. But with that being said, I do bring it into the video. If you like this, smash the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.